Pete from Cheap Homesteading. I'm in the bee yard today and I'm going to show you my bare electric fence setup. I was really rushed trying to get this fence up with all the sightings around. So the first night I just had the electrifier just sitting there and everything plugged in and it was working. So later I came back and I hooked it all up a little more permanently. I'll show you. I got my battery there. I have my AKO 12 volt fencer. And I went out to Canadian Tire and I got a 40 watt solar panel, and for a whole week it has been keeping up with the battery and keeping the fencer running, so I'm pretty happy with that. I am not finished with the fencer unit at all. I have to hammer in some more permanent ground rods, but it is working and I'm pretty happy about that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook the fence back up and then we're going to test the fence and see how strong it is. So when you have it on the battery, the fencer cycles, so it's going pretty good. That alone doesn't show how strong it is. We're gonna have to go and use a tester and see how strong it is. Okay, so I don't need the bee suit for the bees so much as the mosquitoes that are back here. You probably can see them, they're just huge. Okay, so we have the fence tester and each one of these lights up at 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 volts. So if it only has 4,000 volts, it'll only light up to here. If it has 6, it'll light up to there. So you take one end of it and you stick it into the ground. Okay, so if it only has 2,000 volts, it'll light up this one. If it has 6,000, they'll be lit up right up to the 6,000. So let's see what it is. It is lit right up to the 6,000 volts. So we have tons and tons of shocking power. So that should deter the bear a little bit, I hope. I have to come back this weekend and just trim this up because you can hear the fence is shorting out. See, just a few little twigs that have some good moisture in them will short out the fence. And it makes it less strong. So we don't want that. We want it as strong as we can for the bears. I didn't go out and buy this. It's a friend of mine's. He lent it to me just to test, but I really do need to get one. Because if you have problems with it, you need to kind of see how strong it is. And I do have to redo my ground rods because they're just really pathetic. Because there's so much rock and I got so tired trying to pound in pegs that I just didn't have enough time. So whenever you fix the grounds or do anything to the fence, you really should check to see how strong it is. And on top of it, the bigger the animal, you really do need to have a strong fence. So we're having trouble with bears, at least sightings. None came here so far that I know of, but you just don't know how strong it is. If you just put up the fence and don't check it, you really don't know how strong it is. So it's very simple to check, and the tester's pretty inexpensive, and it gives you a little bit of peace of mind anyway. So we know that the fence is up and running, and I am done for tonight, and you guys have a good one.